Hello guys and welcome to Assassin's Creed Liberation. Now, I know nothing about Assassin's Creed Liberation besides the fact that we play as, I believe her name is Adelaide or something like that, who is a French assassin, I believe. She also changes disguises as well, I've seen, and I believe the game is set in New Orleans. So, with that being said, I know nothing about this game, and let's start. So we're going to start a new game here. Aveline, there you go, that's the name, it just came up then. Aveline. Not Aveline, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, but I'm sure we're going to find out.
Connect with the past. Relive history.
Alright.
Using Abstergo's incredible research into genetic memory, Animus
Okay.
gives you the chance to game within the past. The product you have purchased allows you to access the memories of Aveline de Grandpré, an 18th century assassin caught between two worlds, fighting
Born in New
to
Orleans,
find her
French
true
and African
purpose.
heritage.
Make history yours. History is our playground. Animus.
Okay. What's this here? What's going on here then? Don't understand. Is this just the loading screen? Oh, okay. Oh fuck, I didn't turn subtitles on. Can I turn them on now? I think I might be able to. General subtitles on. I think as a default, game should just come with subtitles turned on. Chicken. Gonna make us chase the chicken. I think it is gonna make us chase the chicken. Those are French. Those look like French soldiers there. And the mother's just let her run off chasing the chicken. Seems legit.
Perfect for plantation work, monsieur. Look at this one. Hard-working, strong, healthy too. I told you to keep your place, Congo. As I was saying, monsieur, this one is strong as an ox. It's in good health, and all, not counting the missing toes.
Maman?
She doesn't seem to care that her daughter's gone missing. She's interesting.
Maman!
It's not gonna be her, is it? That's not her.
Maman! Pardon, madame.
You there! Bantling pest! I'll have you arrested!
What for? She's a lot older now. Okay. Hold B. Oh, we're just gonna parry, are we? Alright. Doesn't really teach me how to fight. There we are. I wonder if she has any unique animations. So far, she's just using Connors. As far as I can tell. That one's unique, I think. What the fuck? What the bollocks was that?
Aveline? Ma chérie, you were shouting again. Was it the nightmare?
Oui. Only a dream. I'm sorry to have woken you.
Shh, ma chérie, shh. Never apologize. A mother worries, even a stepmother.
Thank you, Madeleine. Maman, do you worry too? Did you forget me? Or are you gone? In any case, the night has better uses than sleep.
Are you already an assassin? Yes, that answers that question quite quickly, doesn't it? Because that's the insignia. You've got a hat. Very nice. Okay. Aveline. We've got a chest over there. Go to the pigeon coop. Okay. I guess I'll do that. Right, so is this the way we... She got a cutlass as well, and she's got a pistol. Queen and pistol? What? Okay,
We have
well...
uncovered news of a plantation from which slaves are vanishing. The owners reported their escape, but our network can find no trace of them. If you don your slave guise, perhaps you can investigate this mystery from within. A dressing chamber has been prepared for you in a strategic location. From the top of the cathedral, you will see it.
Okay. Let's do it. So we need to head to a cathedral. Is this the cathedral we're looking for? I'm assuming it could be. I think this could be the first game we're playing as well, guys, where we're playing as a female protagonist on the channel here. Pretty sure. I don't think we've played any others. It's now day. Ubisoft presents a game by Ubisoft Sofia and Ubisoft Montreal. Assassin's Creed Liberation. Very nice. Change into slave persona. Okay, now that's a bit morbid, isn't it? Well, let's synchronize first before we actually do that. Or did we already synchronize? It's not letting me do it there, unless it's... Oh, it's here. This is where it wants me to synchronize. Right, map updated. So this is the map, is it? Not that big, but I didn't really expect it to be honest. Because I don't think this game is particularly long. Alright. So, disguises. Assassin persona, slave persona, lady persona. Oh, there's different abilities. Aveline is best suited for combat while in the Assassin persona and can use the kill chain ability. The Assassin persona is always notorious and guards are quick to notice her. Lower the Assassin persona's notoriety by bribing corrupt magistrates using any persona. The Assassin persona can climb freely. Why does that have one thing highlighted? Does that mean it's level 1 or something? Anyway, the Lady Persona is weak in combat and has limited access to weapons and tools. The Lady Persona can charm and bribe guards. The Lady Persona gains notoriety slower than the other personas. That should probably say the Lady Persona gains notoriety slower than the other personas. Anyway, to lower Lady Persona notoriety, kill witnesses using any persona. The Lady Persona can't jump, climb, or sprint. Okay, the Slave Persona is weak in combat and has limited access to weapons and tools. The Slave Persona can blend in with crowd, worker groups, or by carrying crates. To reduce Slave Persona notoriety, turn down one tick posters using any persona. The Slave Persona can free run. Okay.
A delivery will arrive at the plantation. A perfect cover. Hide in a wagon and follow the cart to discover the location without being seen.
Alright. Oh, climbing gets you notoriety, does it? That's interesting. Got 1,500 money there as well. Just no one's really allowed to notice you climbing or anything. Oh, that's what the orange bar is. It's the notoriety. Okay. Right, that's interesting. Quite like this feature already. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how long this stays up. So, climbing increases notoriety. So, in this persona, we only have the hidden blades and the fists. Fine. It's also got money in it. So what's the purpose of money then? Can we buy weapons and things? I mean, I've seen a tailor shop, but I've not seen a blacksmith or anything. Right, here we are. That's the hair cart, we need to hide him, right? There we are. Hidden. In it. Take a crate and pass the guards. Press the B button, okay. The guards detect the slave slower while carrying a crate. Can I just walk right past you guys? I can. Who are you? Are you following me? I don't know. I feel like he was following me. Maybe I was imagining that though. fine. I can just run across here.
Who are you? How did you get past the guards? We have plenty of trouble here already. Don't need no more.
I'm Aveline, a friend. Slaves have been reported escaped, but none has yet reached any safe house. My contacts fear the worst.
If you're a spy, Aveline, you won't find no cause for persecution here. My brothers have vanished, then my aunt. Today my youngest sister, Therese. They ain't escaped, as you say. They're taken. Besides, Therese would never survive on her own.
I'll find her. If any have trodden through these fields, they must have left tracks.
Right. Climb the plantation mansion to scout the area. Okay, so let's go to the synchronized point as well. Can she climb trees? Just like... Yes, she can. She can climb trees like Connor. Very good. Very good. Right, synchronize here. Right, 2 of 11 viewpoints, okay. Over there, that's where we need to go. Alright, so I can use my hidden blade as the slave persona, as it's called. I'm not liking not having any smoke bombs at the moment. Smoke bombs have always been a necessity. I'm gonna be honest with you. Investigate the barn. Alright. Hello. Okay. Escort Ferez to safety. I can do that. I think I can anyway. I'd like to think I can.
Aveline, my daughter, wandering alone.
Wait, in a wagon, outside, in the street.
Aveline!
Don't be cross. I knew you'd know the thing to do. I couldn't risk leaving her to perish, or worse.
Or worse! You have already sentenced her to persecution by your very impulsiveness. Very well. I will not turn my back now, not that you have left me much choice. I will see that she is treated in utmost discretion.
Thank you, Madeleine.
In the meantime, hurry to town and fetch her new traveling clothes. Go quickly. We have no time to lose.
Alright. Money 400. Wow, I'm very slow. Was that for the slave? It was. Madeleine Delisle? My French is a bit rusty. I'm not very good at speaking French.
Vous êtes aveugle!
So the only weapon she has here as well is the hidden blade. So she always has the hidden blade regardless, which is good. Database Taylor. Alright, let's have a look. Slave outfits, travelling clothes. Are you sure you want to buy this item? Yes. Quest item obtained. Awesome. 50 per. Okay. Does that mean I have to keep freeing slaves and keep buying them travelling clothes. That's fine, I don't mind doing that. That's okay. So she's bringing me clothes though. Can you keep up if I do a jog? Ish. I just won't get too far ahead. I just won't get too far ahead. To be fair, I bought the travelling clothes and it didn't take anything off me.
Aveline, late to lunch and looking ashen again. I fear you are not resting enough.
Oh, Papa. I'll take my rest when this life is exhausted.
You will hasten that end at this rate. I do fear you are more like your father than his feet for a lady. A chip of the same block. In passing, Monsieur Blanc requests your assistance at the warehouse. I dare say he has work to offer.
Is that all he has to offer? I should think for all his attention, he would request your hand.
All the same, it's the work that interests me.
Philippe.
Oh, dear me. By the turn of this conversation, it would appear I have lingered too long at this table. If you'll excuse me.
Is that her actual dad?
Good day, Papa.
I'm assuming
There,
so.
he is gone. I can tell you now, Aveline. I have taken care of everything. Your friend will be safe. If you have any more womanly problems, do not hesitate to see me.
The safe house, full sink. Awesome, I've got 300. I don't know what the currency would be. Francs, maybe? Is that also for the slave? It looks like it. Right, so the warehouse.
Second time this month. Customer relations are strained enough without shipments disappearing.
Your frustration is understandable, monsieur. In your position, I should demand a full investigation. Please, let me look into it. I will go talk to Monsieur de Saint-Maxent at once.
Most grateful, Monsieur Blanc. At least I know I can always rely on you.
Feeling her mum and her dad is gonna die. I don't think her stepmom will, but I think her dad will. Théo Gerald. Théo Gerald.
Eh bien, quelle jolie robe avons-nous là?
Oh. Oop. I thought that was a knife. But it's just, I don't know, a little bit of cloth.
Excusez-moi, madame.
So it's clear she's part of aristocracy as well, which is quite nice. He's not that far away, he's literally just there. Oh, it wasn't a very long tail, which I'm happy about. I don't like tails, they annoy
My
me.
boy, the cargo was stolen from this very ship. I have no more means of retrieving it than you do.
Oui, monsieur. That is indeed troubling. Well, what would you suggest then?
Is that Yuri Lowenthal?
The devil had the gall to impersonate my dress and my signature. Can you imagine?
No, monsieur. Imagination has never been my, strong suit. If it's not too much trouble, may I look at your books?
My books? I'd interrogate the captain. If this crew takes bribes, I'd wager he's no less corruptible.
Alright then, let's keep her going. Bribe the ship's guards. I'd imagine this is where we learn how to use this suit's ability. I call it a suit. This disguise. Press B to bribe when the option appears on screen. Ah, you fucker.
You don't want to know how I'll spend these.
I don't. Charm the captain.
Are you the captain of this ship?
Si. Capitan Carlos Dominguez.
Oh, it's a
at your
Spaniard.
service.
Charm. How does this work?
May we speak in private, Capitan?
Who am I to refuse such a comely creature? Come.
Lead Dominguez to his quarters. That's not quarters. That's just the helm. Yeah?
Would you be so kind as to tell me what happened with...
And that ever graced your heavenly lips.
If you insist, Capitan.
I do. You will not find a better vintage in all of the New World.
I'm intrigued. Truly. Two warehouses.
Funny as well. Nice. It's the only back what I said, bar memory. Eagle vision. Awesome. Right, so we've got footsteps here. Ow. Charm at least one guard. See, but now that I've charmed him, if I go in here, is he gonna be a bit upset? Well, I've gained notoriety from it. That's fine. Is that dog a guard dog? Is it gonna start barking? No? No, it isn't. Good dog. Good dog. I like this. This is a cool feature. This game's actually quite good. I know this was like a little side game, but I'm actually quite enjoying this. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? Very unique. It still feels like an Assassin's Creed game as well, but it feels...
It must be my birthday or something.
Feels more so like
It must be my birthday or something.
like an expanded DLC to Assassin's Creed 3 more so than its own game. But it's got its own features and stuff as well, which is always good. What's this symbol on the map here with the... Let me have a look. Will the map tell me what this is? A smuggler. Okay. Is that you? Is that you? What do I do with smugglers? Do I kill them? You know what? I'm not going to risk that at the moment. Wait, what year did that say? 1765. So this is set before Assassin's Creed 3 then, yeah? I think. I feel like it is. When's Assassin's Creed 3 set? Well, I mean, I think this is set after Haytham, but before Connor, maybe. Oh, didn't know that was there. I mean, I knew the French were obviously in control of New Orleans for a time. They were in control of most of America, actually. Hello.
I am terribly grateful for your assistance, Mademoiselle de Grandpré. But how did you ever... Never mind. Just please, tell your father to expect a considerable discount for his trouble.
No worries. Oh, we did it. Sweet. Well, another memory done. Damn. Still in sequence 1 though, right? The key problem, investigate how to infiltrate the governor's mansion. Is that at the plantation?
You may put your mind at ease, monsieur. The cargo will be delivered on time.
I dare say thanks are owed to Saint Nicolas.
Or perhaps a guardian angel, monsieur.
Ah, Aveline. I'm sure it is not your old father's company that draws you here. I will leave you both to your private business.
Aveline, the documents you found aboard the Rat Captain's ship. I recognize the name. Rafael Joaquin de Ferrer, a known enemy. I don't know what his
Are you
business
part of
is
the
here,
order?
but we can be sure it's more than a simple larceny.
How can I help?
One of Agate's servant contacts tells us that he will attend a social
Or the Creed,
soiree
sorry, not the
at
order.
the governor's mansion this evening.
I'll have my best dress ready. Or my worst. Fear not, Gerald. I'll uncover his true purpose.
So does this
In the
encourage you
meantime,
to
I suggest
use
that you,
different approaches then to each mission?
Familiarize yourself with the governor's
And
mansion.
different things will
Perhaps
happen
discover
dependent
a,
on what
discreet
approach you go
way to
through.
enter.
Don't worry,
Maybe.
Gerald.
I don't know.
I will prepare well.
One more thing. There is a small house for sale near the governor's mansion. It would be ideal for a dressing chamber. If you wouldn't mind buying it.
Your wish is my command, Monsieur Blanc.
Yeah, he must be part of the assassins then. In a way. But how did Aveline join the assassins? Is her dad one? Or was her mum one? But the notoriety system is quite interesting with the fact of each different persona, as they call them, has its own notoriety. It's a very cool concept. But Brett, pay 500. I'm going to guess francs to rebuild. Okay, and then go inside. Let's switch to oh, so it wants me to switch to the slave persona again, so we can get into this place, does it? Very good. Well, at least we can free roam as the slave. Not free roam, sorry, free run. Dressing chamber. It's another one, literally across the street. P. Find a way into the mansion. Okay, I can do that. Hello. They don't look happy. Who's this fella? Taylor Butler. Alright. I'll do that. Yeah, I forgot the slave can blend, can't it? The slave persona can use blend. Excuse me. Sorry. He's walking on. He's walking on. Go over to this wall here just in case. Is that drunk following me? Alright, I think we've tailed him to where he needs to go.
Remember, we need these goods delivered to the south entrance just after sunset. Here, this will grant you access to the kitchen.
Steal the key. There we go, got it. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, it is you. Oh, now I can interact with you. Oh! Can buy weapons from you. Sugarcane machete. Connor's tomahawk. That's cool. Right. Supplies. Cartridges. Pocket watches. Cartographer's watch. Quest item, that. Right, cool. Well, we've got that anyway for whatever we need. Whatever we need it for, we have it. Ooh. Whatever we need it for, we got it. What's that mean? Like a theatre or something? Listen, we're fine. We'll be alright. Alright. The colony's good. Cut short governor. Okay. So we have an assassination now. Enter the mansion dressed in the lady or the slave disguise. Well, we're currently in the slave disguise. Wanted poster. Dressing chamber is over there if I do want to change though. Well, considering we are currently in the slave disguise, we might as well just use that to our advantage. Just delivering some goods. That's all I'm doing. Just delivering some goods. Right. Fuck your goods. And here we go. Right. I don't have any throwing knives or anything, do I? So I can't take these guys out stealthily from range. I need to do that. Yeah. Find the governor's office, remain undetected. It's gotta be this, right? Very straightforward, this game so far.
The company man will at last have the power to fulfill our true purpose.
You look like a Templar.
And if you provide us the labor, we'll ensure the errors of Santo Domingo are not repeated here.
As do
I
you.
will do all I can to smooth the handover of the colony, and your mission will have all the workers it needs, provided you make good on your promise. Labor is in tight supply as it is, and I must remain in power as governor. Were our arrangement ever detected?
My, Governor. I fear the air of conspiracy has gone to your head. We'll make good on our promise, so long as your end of the bargain is kept.
Everything is under control. You can count on me.
Bueno. Then I shall await to indulge in your delightful soirée. Tonight, I drink to the death of the Brotherhood.
The death of the Brotherhood, he says. Okay. As in the Assassin's Brotherhood, yeah? Hello. Yeah, she doesn't have kill chain, does she? Unless she's in the what outfit? The assassin outfit, isn't it? Otherwise she doesn't have kill chain. There we are, killed him.
Why? You would sacrifice the good of the colony to a Templar conspiracy, Gouverneur. I should ask you why.
The Order is the future. The Templars will keep our colony French.
The Templars will keep the colony Templar. Why does the Ferrer want workers? Tell me his plans and redeem yourself.
I know nothing of his plans. I was to send him slaves and vagrants. The ones most likely to rise up against...
Against those who would oppose oppression and claim the life that is owed them. Rest in peace, Gouverneur.
Alright then. First Templar taken care of.
Le gouverneur est mort! Aux armes! Aux armes!
Keep the zone. Oh shit. Hi. Well, there we are. Job done. Job done. Kill the governor using the musket. Oh, look at that. Back to this outfit. Right, and so the smuggler, whose location I can't remember. Go to the bayou. Okay, I can do that. Does he sell different things depending on who you are playing as? Well, depending on which disguise you're using. Feel like it does, right? Well, the smuggler's here anyway. So we can find that out now. Small weapons, supplies, pocket watches, that's it. We might find out what the cartographer's watch is for at some point.
Well, for a price.
There we are. Lowered my notoriety. Lowered my notoriety. Right. Here we are. Made it. Oh, bollocks. Right, guys. Activate chain kill mode. Yeah, go on. That animation seems unique. Right, sequence 1 is done. 2 years have passed since Aveline disposed Governor. During the time, she has found no trace of the man called the Ferrier. Yet his plans continue to threaten New Orleans' population. Okay. So we're in the bayou here, Louisiana Bayou. The bayou holds as many secrets as it does dangers. Look at that crocodile.
My student. The hornet's nest grows. I retreat to safety, the better to observe and strike. I require your assistance. Use your gifts to follow my trail. May the Loa guide you swiftly.
Alright. The bayou. So I don't think we're actually in the free roam part of this game yet. I don't even know if this game has any free roam. New items have unlocked at the smuggler's shop. Very cool. Okay, that's something. What is that exactly? Oh, is it a tiki mask or something? Looks like one. Must have gone this way. There's another one over there. There's another one over here. What's the distance should be from it? That distance. I've got to be quite close to them, it seems. Gotta be quite close to it. Oh, the smuggler's over there. Go on then. Oh fuck. There we are. Hello. Let's see what the smuggler is selling now. Small weapons. Nothing new there. The game lied to me. Let's sell new supplies. Smoke bombs. We now have access to smoke bombs. And we have another watch as well. Engraved watch. Quest item obtained. So these watches must be for something, right? Find the last clue. Alright. Fortunately, there's no crocodiles about, even though there should be. Actually, there'd be alligators, wouldn't there? Yeah. Footprints lead this way. And that's the last clue. Meet with Agate. Is that his name, Agate? Is that how you pronounce that? Swamp Queen. Have a look.
Agate, you wrote
It is
to the
Agate.
enemy?
Yes. Deep in the bayou,
You look
a
like an
dangerous
assassin.
imposter spreads real roots. He calls himself Francois Macandal, my own mentor. The leader, the priest, the brother, to whose cause I devoted my life. He was put to death by fire. I failed to prevent it. Who is this imposter, and what are his affiliations? This you will need to uncover. But first, preparations. Francois Macandal was an expert in poisons. This blowpipe was his.
A fine weapon.
A single dart blown from a distance will fell a man. You may use this to your advantage. If
Is that
you
the same
approach
voice
in
actor
stealth.
for, is his name Adewale? Right, so we've got fast poison here. I actually need to press A on it, do I? Fair enough. Weird. Climb the nearby tree. Okay, I can do that. And then I can shoot that one. Apparently not. There we are. Weird. Bit of a weird one, but okay. Then I need to get to the top of there, I'm assuming, for this next mission. Yes, in here? No. In here? Up here. There we are.
The false Macandal gathers followers. They attempt to overtake smuggling operations on the bayou. To finance what, I cannot say. There is a smuggler, a woman named Elise Lafleur. She knows every bog and tangle of the swamp. Perhaps she could be persuaded to help.
I'm sure I can motivate her.
Good. When you get to Macandal, use your darts to approach. But remember, you will need to complete your mission using more direct means.
I can do that. Alright. This way, I guess. This way, I guess. Come on. Alright. There's a French guard there. Not even me French. Could just be a bandit or something. What the fuck? Whatever. Right, made it.
We offer two choices.
You give up the river?
Or we take the river.
Or you suffer before you die?
Three choices, then.
You dare threaten me? You bracket-faced parasite. I've no more claim here than the dung beetles.
You'd best heed the lady. We have you outnumbered.
Look around, old man. Your hired hands will flee at the first sign of trouble.
Aye, but the lady's temper alone could take on an army. And the swamp is no friend of yours.
Go to the smuggler's hideout. Alright, there we go. Guessing that's how we do it. Interesting, but it's odd. And there we are. Rescue the smugglers. Right.
Who the hell are you?
A fine display of gratitude. I'm no enemy, if that's what you fear.
I fear nothing.
My name is Aveline. I seek the leader of these men. He calls himself Francois Macondal.
You seek him? To what end?
A final one.
Ah, then you are my kind of woman. Name's Roussillon. My partner in crime is Elise. Though I've heard her called otherwise.
Will you help me find their base? No one knows these waters as you do. In return, I'll restore your control of this territory.
We've invested years of work in this camp. Why would we need your help?
4 reasons, right there.
Would you not prefer to move your wares freely?
If you think there's only one base, you really do need me. Those louts are spread out thin as swamp gas.
It's settled then. Elise will help you find the blighters.
Awesome. Oh, that's a big tree. You selling anything new? Nope. Well, you'll be selling the poison darts, won't you? But that's about it. Hey, let's open the dressing chamber. Are they all going to be 500, or are they going to change depending? I'm curious to see if the colours or anything has changed. No. I thought some of it might have changed considering we were in a different location, but no. No. Alright, whatever. Didn't even want to climb up there. I thought this tree was growing out of this building. Come on. Why are you not climbing the way I want you to? Right, whatever. Let's just climb this tree, because it'll be fun. Let's climb this tree because it's fun. Awesome. Up. 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 Up we go some more. Up. Can I? Yep. There we are, made it. Lovely. One of 6 viewpoints synchronized in the bayou. What's this over here? This symbol with the sweep and the... Oh, is it a boat? It is a boat, it's a canoe. Assuming this is just like any other Assassin's Creed game. With little boat controls, and it is, practically. There's a little bit of difference. Just a little bit of difference. Where are we even going anyway? Not too far. Right, here we are. Hello.
Did you bring a canoe? Or do you expect
Yes.
your gentle breeding to keep you from the alligators? Best take one of mine then. And learn to use it right quick.
Not hard to use a canoe.
Smugglers. Such an ugly word. Even slavers are called merchants. Why can my title be Queen of the Bog? Protector of Innocence? Paddling Instructor? And Champion of Trade?
Too long to fit on a wanted poster. Tell me, when did your troubles with Macandal's men begin?
About the same time the Spanish governor arrived. Just a big old coincidence, I'm sure.
Spanish governor's dead though, wasn't he? Didn't I kill him?
This is as far as the water will take us.
Didn't I kill him?
They set up their base around a wrecked ship that ran aground not far from here. The other base is a little further along. There.
I'll check out this base. You scout ahead.
Oui, oui, mon capitaine.
The alligator's getting awfully close. Ooh. Time for Steve Irwin, come on. Awesome.
Glad I didn't put money on that fight. Woulda lost. and barely a scratch on you. Now here's a pretty prize. An alligator egg.
Right.
Take it. You've earned it.
What's an alligator egg do for me? Alligator egg obtained.
A woman among reptiles.
Takes one to know one.
Ouais, that it does. Right then. If you don't run the bastard through right here, I'll meet you at the next base.
Collect all the alligator eggs to earn a special reward. Okay. Although it didn't tell me exactly how many alligator eggs there are, did it? Well then. Awesome. Ow. Oh, she cleans her sword. That's quite cool. Right, loot the chest. Loot the letter from the chest. How do we get down there exactly? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Got some money from it as well. Very good.
My faithful acolyte, the day of the sacred ceremony draws near. I am in want of nothing but more men to join our ranks. Gather the faithful and await my word.
Interesting. Interesting. Assistant E, ship crew, Bayou Fever, the plot, detective, contracts. So I'm assuming, yeah. So collectibles, precious stone, voodoo doll, treasure, diary page, mine statuette, mushrooms, alligator nest, assassin coined, points of interest, owned weapon shop, rival weapon shop, closed weapon shop. Oh, these are interesting. The headquarters. Right, so we've clearly not got to the main part of the game yet, is all. I want to do that. I want to get to the main part of the game so I can do some free roaming stuff. And then I'll end this video off there, guys. So I'm assuming once you collect all the alligator eggs, you're either going to get a weapon or an outfit, right? That's what happens in other Assassin's Creed games. When you collect collectibles, you either get a weapon or you get an outfit. Evelyn, thank you. So is every alligator that we find, is it protecting a nest? I'm assuming we can also buy maps as well to lead us to everything. Is that a raccoon? Looks like a raccoon. Oh. She wants to reload the gun. That's fine. That's fine, she can reload. No, fuck it. Just go straight across. Go for a swim. Go for a swim. The smuggler's over here. Go speak to the smuggler really quickly because knowing Assassin's Creed, it'll probably show me what I can unlock, right? No, it's not. Never mind. technical slip up there, but it's okay. We are back here. I'm gonna just try this memory again here.
Still in one piece, I see. What did you find?
A letter from the coward Macandal. He's preparing a ceremony.
Voodoo?
Yes, but to what end?
Power? What other end is there? Show him you've got the spirits at your back. Especially the mean ones. And people do most anything you say. There's your real magic.
Alright. Let's keep it going.
It's that way. Well hidden in the trees. Wait. I recognize those men. They're escaped slaves. Hired from Saint-Danger.
The shantytown?
Oui. Though it barely deserves the name. A cramped, miserable place.
The men I saw at your camp, they were from Saint-Danger?
Oui. Roussillon wasn't too happy when I hired them, but he got used to the idea. Please, you can't hurt them.
It goes without saying.
Best of luck then. Go. I'll be at the office if you need me.
Alright then. Kill only the Acolyte. Alright. Is that the... That's the full sync, right? Tail the Acolyte to a secluded area. Oh, I thought we missed that jump then. Oh, there. Fucking idiot me sometimes, I'm telling you. Fuck. Where is he going anyway? This is pretty secluded, none? There it is. There we go. Shit. Oh yeah, you need to press A, don't you, on this one? Not like others.
Where did she?
That's not what I want to do. I'm trying to fucking run so I can loot the... you know what, whatever. I don't care if I kill you guys now.
My faithful acolyte, preparations are complete. Our ceremony will take place on the eve of St. John. Assemble my followers.
Okay. Turn to the smuggler's hideout. What's going on? Right. Just use the trees to get across. This isn't a fast travel system yet, as far as I'm aware. It didn't actually take that long. Didn't actually take that long. Right, here we are.
He has balls of steel. Et puis,
Where's Elise?
my company doesn't satisfy you? Oh, I am hurt. Pray, tell me what you found. I'm as good a confidant as the lady, I swear.
It's not a confidant I need, but an informant. Macandal is holding a ceremony on St. John's Eve tonight, but I don't know where.
I know who can help, and you can help me in return. There's a witch doctor in Saint-Danger, the eyes and ears of the bayou. I sent Elise to him with supplies, but she forgot this.
So hard to find honest criminal help these days. Give him this. With his trust, the secrets of the Bayou will be yours.
Thank you.
By the by, come back when you are done. I have a job or two that could use a woman of your caliber. And some work as well. Huh?
Hilarious. Hilarious. Right, so where's this village? Wow. All the way fucking over there. Right, awesome, whatever. Let's just take this canoe. There is no canoe. Can I use that instead? Nope. I mean, it says there's a canoe there, but the fucking ain't. The game's lying to me. Why didn't you grab onto that? Nah, fuck it. Nah, fuck it. Do it the old-fashioned way. See, why are you just out here? In the middle of nowhere? You are French. He was a French soldier, which was interesting. We don't have a horse, do we? I don't think we do. Is that canoe there? Or is that one not there either? No, that one's there. This one's here. Right, awesome. We can get paddling now. I don't think this will take us all the way there, but... might take us most of the way. Oh no, it might do actually, if we can just squeeze it through this little bit of water, which we can. Alright, I think we've made it. I think we've made it. Awesome. Get out of the boat. Or the canoe.
Every man...
Bribe the authorities. Oh, there's a thing here to open as well. Let's open this. Because you never know. You never know when this is needed, do you? Alright. Who's the witch doctor?
Aveline, does Macondal still live?
He's holding a ceremony tonight. Venerable One, I bring supplies from Roussillon.
Thank you. This Macondal is a dark influence over the people of Sandange.
He sounds like Mr. Sunshine from Saints Row.
I will help. Yes. His shadow emanates from the shore of Lake Pontchartrain. He has a poison in his possession, from which you will not recover if stung. I will give you the antidote, but it will not stop the poison, only limit its damage. Time is short. You must take this now.
I've had worse. I think. Thank you. We'll strike tonight. I'll disguise myself as a slave, so that I'm invisible to Makanda's followers.
I'll be ready when you are. St. John won't know what hit him.
Very good. Right, changing to slave persona. I can do that. Awesome. Return to Elise. I can also do that.
How long have you been working in Roussillon?
Years.
Is he your... well...
Oh, God, no. No. Don't get me wrong. I pluck my eye out for him. But I wouldn't bet the lech if he were the last man in Nouvelle-France.
How do you know him?
Tous... Roussillon saved my life once, long ago. I figured I owed him, so I helped him expand his business. The old devil showed me a few tricks too. Taught me his trade, if you will. Of course, I do all the work.
I do believe you, to be honest.
Well, here it is. The realm of the dead. Tell me, ain't it?
That's the word I'd use. Not the word I'd use.
If you make good on your word.
Oh, it's him again.
Fear not, Signor. I was trained by...
I know only too well who your master was, Baptiste. Just remember where your loyalties lie.
He was talking to the governor in New Orleans, remember?
I shall not fail you.
See that you don't.
I'm assuming he's our main target then.
My faithful acolytes, stand ready. The time of our ritual is now.
Perform a double assassination from the air. Right. Okay. Figured out the best way to do that. That's not where I wanted you to jump at all, Aveline. Is it? Move! For fuck's sake. Press again. There we go. That is where I wanted you to jump. Well done. Shit. Try this again, shall we? Ooh, that was close. I do have the blow dart, don't I, here? To be fair, he's nowhere near this time, so... There we are. We have infiltrated.
I'll approach from the far side and create a distraction. Wait for it before you move.
Oui, oui,
Alright,
mon
boss.
capitaine.
he did was throw a rock at one of them, but alright. At least they're having fun. Has he only got one arm? Or has he got it behind his back? We took the antidote though, right?
A beautiful weapon. One of the finest I ever made. I remember the day that coward Agate stole it. Fitting he should remain too spineless to face me. But I have captured his pawn. Now he will be forced from hiding.
How do you know Agate?
Who's his master?
So
Agate told you this earlier.
Agate was my disciple once, if not for that thieving woman.
Who are you really? The true Macandal burned at the stake.
I see. You know your history very well. Francois Macandal was my mentor and an assassin, but he failed. She betrayed us and he died. I won't make that mistake before I carry out his life's destiny.
Alright.
The poison fails.
There we go.
Swift, precise. My first brother has trained her well, but she did not to defend.
Fuck off. Right, just like in Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 4, dealing with the guys with axes is fairly simple, as long as you know what you're doing.
Then I will take care of you myself. The ceremony will go on. You cannot stop it.
Fine.
When I am done with you, I will destroy your mentor.
Very well. Nope. Try a throw. Yep, throw works. There you go.
By your hand, Agate betrays me one final time. Look at you where I know it well. The first time Agate betrayed me, it was for the woman, the thief. She wore one just like it.
Who was she? What was her name? What was her name?
It was her mum then, weren't it?
Here is something they did not want you to know.
What? Hello? Is that William Miles? That sounded like Will.
I will help you uncover the truth. A missing piece of the puzzle.
Sounds exactly like William Miles, that. That's interesting. Wonder what Will wants to tell us. Okay, Abstergo thinks it can stick entertainment. Oh, I didn't have enough time to read that. Didn't think about dyslexic people, did they? Citizen E can be anywhere when you see one, chase it down, the truth will come out in an extended scene. If I have time, I may leave you some other clues to look for them.
The nobles of New Orleans shall perish by poison, and the slaves shall be avenged. My mentor's work will be complete.
And control of the river will fall to those who know what to do with it.
Then I will be inducted into the Templar Order.
As agreed, if you make good on your word.
Fear not, Signor. I was trained by...
I know only too well who your master was, Baptiste. Just remember where your loyalties lie.
I shall not fail you.
See that you don't.
My faithful acolytes, stand ready. The time of our ritual is now.
Ah. So doing that, killing Citizen E there as he's known, that shows you what truly happened. That's interesting. Very interesting. Right, only one more poster to tear down and then... Awesome. What's this over here? Hello. Bayou Fever, find the mushroom. Okay.
Aveline, I had
it's the witch doctor, isn't it?
What is the matter with these poor souls?
It is an infection. They believe it is a curse, but in truth, only a medicine drawn from a rare fungi will save them.
How can I help?
The fungi is vexing to collect. Like the riddle says, dank or dangerous, high or low, where none dare tread, the fungi grow. And of late I lack agility, if not daring.
Say no more. I will find it for you.
I know of a place
Very well.
you may find some. Please hurry. You
All right,
may
no worries.
need to cut more than once before you have enough.
Okay. Right. So high or low, find the mushroom. So I'm going to assume we need to find several of these mushrooms. This isn't the first Far Cry game that's made us find some rare mushroom to help somebody, is it? To create some medicinal herb. This isn't the first Far Cry game to do that. That's another alligator egg. There's another herb, another mushroom. So do the alligators only spawn near where the eggs are? So I can't just run into an alligator randomly? Well, fair enough, I guess. I guess that's fair enough. Right, that's 3 mushrooms. Go back to Hungun and Fast. Is that Houngun or Hungun? That's not what I wanted you to do, Aveline. Here you are.
Aveline,
I have
just
your
in
mushrooms.
time. Please, can you help me give them the medicine? I am afraid it may take a little force. With the fever, they are not of the right mind.
You are certain this will work? I am not in the habit of harming civilians.
What if we use the blowpipe?
Certain. And observe. Under the fever's influence, they are hardly civil.
Come on.
Ah, good. They will thank you. Later. One day. Please. There are many others who will need your help. If you can find more mushrooms, you will find no shortage of patients who need it.
Alright, no worries. So if I find any mushrooms, I'll take them up. If I find any mushrooms, I'll grab them for you. There is a fevered patient nearby. Find, subdue him or her. Okay. And then what? Will I need to find a mushroom? Come on. Give the fevered patient medicine. There you are. Werewolf? No, probably just a wolf, right? To be fair, wasn't there a theory that there was a werewolf in Assassin's Creed 3? I vaguely remember that, but now I'm not sure. I'm gonna switch back to the assassin outfit just out of convenience. Just out of convenience. Is that a mushroom there on the map? Yeah, it's in the tree there, look. I wonder what the purpose for these are. Is there a limit to how many mushrooms there are in the game or something? Oh yeah, there's a mushroom. Mushroom obtained. There we are. There we are. So I do reckon it's just a case of there's a certain amount of mushrooms in the game, and there's a certain amount of people who need curing. Do them all? Or is it just a is this just a way to make money in Liberation for whatever you need it for? I'm gonna equip the sugarcane machete actually. I know Connor's tomahawk's better, but yeah. I've gone through an entire game using Connor's tomahawk already, so Is this a case of it does only... There are only crocodiles in certain places? Because I feel like if they weren't, I definitely would have been attacked by one now. To be fair, I've not seen many animals here either. I've seen a raccoon, a singular raccoon, and that's it. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is the, this is where, what's his name is, isn't it? Agate is. Before I talk to Agate, though, I'm gonna do the sync. I'm gonna synchronize. Which I don't know where exactly that is. Do I have to climb up here? Yes. Very big tree. Very big tree indeed. It's been turned into a watchtower of sorts. Oh fuck. I just walked right off the edge. Alright, whatever. Well, let's just talk to Agate instead. Probably going to advance us anyway, isn't it?
Agate, I have done as you asked. The imposter is dead. He was working with De Ferrer.
What else have you learned?
Only that he would have forced you out of hiding.
Let us be thankful it did not come to that. If it had, our brotherhood... Well, let us not dwell. You have destroyed the Hornet's Nest in the bayou. At least for now. De Ferrer will have his day.
Alright. Is that sequence 2 finished? Yeah, it is. Still not really in the free roam part of this yet, are we? The revelation that Agate knew her mother, Janine... Is that Janine? Or Jeanne? I don't know. A fact he chose to keep from her, strained the relationship between mentor and mentee. With De Ferrer back in New Orleans, Aveline redoubles her efforts to protect its citizens. Three years pass, the French colony is transferred to Spanish rule, business prospers under colonists, until colonists rebel. Alright, so we're back in New Orleans here then. Yes? Yes. What's that? Free slaves. Okay.
Excusez-moi, madame.
Again, we haven't really got the free roam here yet, have we? But oh well. At the pub, interrogate the drunk captain to find out what he knows.
Señorita.
Bonsoir. I'm a friend of Captain Dominguez. Is he on board?
At this hour, El Capitan is at the tavern. Where else?
Thank you.
Alright. They're still wearing the same uniforms though.
Mes salutations.
Question Dominguez at the tavern. There we go. I don't know why there's a blockade there. Oh. There he is.
Farewell and adieu to your fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to your ladies of Spain. Spain is the only thing I am. I am Carlos
Capitan,
Dominguez.
we meet again.
Do we? All three of you look familiar. But you're all welcome back to my cabin. I've manhood for...
I don't think...
Or we can consort right here!
What do you know about Rafael Joaquin de Ferrer?
I'm afraid he's not invited.
What's your business with him?
He pays for transport to and from New Orleans. That's all I do. Transport the things and get paid. Things, paid. Transport, paid. Back and forth and back.
What is he doing? Why New Orleans?
I do not know. Senor de Ferrer is a very secretive man.
Thank you for your time, Capitan.
Alright. Charm certain gentlemen to win jewels as a lady. Why did that say that here, though?
Enchanté de vous revoir.
It's not really worked, has it? Oh fuck, why am I back here? I don't want to be back here. Right, return to the Grand Prix mansion. Social stealth, you're getting too far, that's fine. It's on about the guy I was just with, isn't it? Hello, back home. Meet with Philippe.
Aveline, out and about as always.
But home to rest now, Papa.
Monsieur Blanc tells me you do a great service to my business. To our business. For it will be your husband someday.
Oh, Papa. You know I should sooner mind my own business than marry.
As stubborn as your mother, Jeanne. If
Jeanne,
only she could see you now.
But she can't.
No. But perhaps you are old enough now. It is not much. 1 page. But it is from her diary. You should have it.
Mama. Thank you, Papa.
Alright, she's not... I thought he'd be dead. I'm happy that he isn't. So I guess we need to find her diary pages then. Is that a collectible? That's a thing. So this is the... This gotta be the HQ then, right? This now. There's gotta be... like a weapon stash in here somewhere and all that bollocks. Because I've got a feeling either Philippe is an assassin, or her mum was an assassin, or maybe even Madeline is an assassin. Stand up for the people. Okay. You can play the piano too. What do you know?
Papa, you surprised me.
I dared not interrupt. Your music is breathtaking. I dare say you could stop a man's heart.
You flatter me too much, Papa. The credit belongs to my teacher. I am but an instrument of his will.
How blessed we are with a daughter who uses her talents in peace, not to riot in the streets of New Orleans. There is so much unrest since the arrival of the Spanish. Well, I don't want to keep you from your practice. I simply came with a message from Monsieur Blanc. At your leisure, he requests your assistance at the warehouse. Do take care when you go. The streets are not safe for a lady.
No need to worry, Papa.
I will try to restrain myself. I know your charm and grace will protect you like armor.
As will the hidden blade. Right, investigate the commotion. Okay. Yeah, see? Yeah, diary pages. So we've got to finish her mum's diary. Right. See, there's loads of stuff. We're just having to unlock it as we go. Right, what's going on here?
Torturers! Kidnappers!
What's going on here?
We demand answers!
Unwashed scabs! Go back to your swamps!
How many more will disappear?
Get back!
People are disappearing?
Or I'll give you a reason to protest!
Oh, shit. Hold on. You gonna attack me or not? Alright then. Whatever. Whatever. Ow. There you go.
Enough! The man is down. Don't abuse what little power you have.
All right, let me go!
Now, what's this all about?
People have been turning up missing. Or not turning up, rather. That's why we...
But you have proof the Spanish are behind it?
Kidnappings have increased since they got here.
Increased?
Life was never easy. Now, it's worse.
Rioting will only worsen your plight. You need evidence.
And how are we going to get that?
I don't know. Yet.
Some help you are.
Alright. Ambient missions are available to play around New Orleans. Okay. We have a disguise thing here. Let's open this up while we are here. Right, on the way to the warehouse once again. See where Gerard wants. Hello. Let's see. Find Gerard in his office.
Ah, Aveline. Good day. I have a surprise for you. What do you think? To the unknowing eye, an unassuming warehouse, but
very nice.
His office in the swamp, but we thought you might prefer this for your business dealings. From this desk you can manage, or better still, expand your family's trading empire.
Okay. Is it gonna to let me do that now, is it? New Orleans to Havana. Docked ships. Buy goods, buy ships. Buy goods. Cotton. How much for the maximum? You know what, we don't want to do too much. But let's just do 30... I don't even know what that's the measurement of. It's just 30 cotton. Right. And then we'll send a ship to Havana. Hurricane 10% chance. Yes. We're getting 1,000 profit. Right, buy ship. Oh, so you get different so you get different ships to buy. A barrack, a brigantine, a galleon. Why is the galleon so much cheaper? I don't know. And a schooner. I guess we'll buy a galleon just because it's cheap. Buy goods. But we'll buy the maximum because I quite like doing things like this. Gonna be honest. Right, we'll send that also to Havana, and just hope for the best. Right, then what's in here?
This room is all yours.
Sweet.
And all of your guises are kept here.
In that? Right.
Over here, you have a private place to change your guise.
Very good. This is the armory.
And most importantly, your weapons and tools will be kept here.
Very good.
It is to your
It's perfect.
In that case, I will leave you a quiet moment to familiarize yourself with everything.
Thank you. Right, so weapons are stored here, yeah? So is this all pistols here? Yeah, just Queen Anne pistol. And this'll be melee weapons. Normal weapons, just the cutlass. Small weapons, we've got sugarcane machete and Connor's tomahawk. Awesome. What's this? Anything special here? No. And then these are the guises in here. Default assassin, slave disguise, default green, assassin's hat. Okay. Is that an umbrella?
Evelyn, I've concocted a special instrument for you.
Parasol? I suppose I should thank you, but...
It's got a hidden blade in it, hasn't
Allow
it?
me to demonstrate. See? Elegant and deadly. Just like my lady.
Monsieur Blanc, you do know me so well.
Ah, right. So...
She's now the penguin.
Do you recall our rival, Monsieur Boucher, who was twice caught watering his wine?
Up to his old tricks again?
Now he claims our coffee.
Great.
He erodes the nerves. He has erected a stall in the market by the docks and distributes handbills to that effect. Sales are impacted, and we have enough trouble keeping money in the company as it is.
Say no more.
Right. Tailor, new items unlocked at the tailor shop. And then this is where we change, yeah? Oh, I have to wear the lady outfit at the moment. It won't allow me to change. That's fine. New items unlocked at the smuggler shop. Right. Jupiter and Galleon are on the way. The Galleon's called Success. If it doesn't succeed, that's going to be fucking hilarious. Right, through we go. Let's have a look on the map really quickly. I want to see if there's a smuggler nearby. There isn't. Oh, she can't tear that down, can she? Quite like that. She actually uses it as a parasol as well. Very good. Ship Jupiter has reached Port Havana. Very nice.
Follow me.
Alright. 1 minute, it's a bit sunny. So...
The Grand Prix coffee produces hives about the face and causes fit men to walk with a limp. Avoid the primitive muck water. Drink.
They only walk with a limp
East
because
Indian
men who
tea,
drink my coffee have the
elixir
biggest
of
pit.
gentlemen.
What's the meaning of this?
I don't know, ma'am. They pay me to say what I'm told. I can't even read, I swear.
Where is your employer?
At his warehouse, no doubt. Please don't hurt me.
Where is his warehouse? Okay. This way. Then here. Okay, awesome. Does it want me to open this up first, maybe?
Pardonnez-moi, mademoiselle.
Reload. Takes a bit. Doesn't it? Fuck me, that takes a while. There we are. Might as well reload it, considering it takes so bloody long. Oh yeah.
Don't kill me! What do you want?
Stop slandering the Grand Prix's reputation. Close your deceptive booth, clean the market of your insipid handbills, and issue a public apology.
All right, I'll apologize. I swear.
What's this? Coffee? How are you feeling? A touch nervous? Itchy?
All right, look, I'm desperate. I can't keep my slaves from escaping. I lose money every day, and all my stock is in tea. If everyone starts drinking coffee, I'll be through.
Anyone who keeps slaves deserves to lose them. Next time, remember, far worse things can haunt a man than lost business.
All right, ma'am.
Hello.
He'll be no more trouble.
I'll say. He's going bankrupt, selling off his shops. Care to expand your empire?
Sure.
Now there's an idea. If I buy him out, I can pay his slaves a wage and set them on the path to freedom.
Certainly a more peaceful solution to your usual method of handling slavers. I'll keep a tally of properties available to buy and make sure my informants keep an eye on opportunities. Look for them.
Thank you, Gerald.
Right then, so, with that being said... Oh, buy the shop. It's a tailor's. Okay, buy the tailor shop. This is basically like Assassin's Creed 2... Not 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations then, where you can buy the stores. Isn't it? Is it just different coloured outfits? Upgrade pouches. Very nice. Don't really want to do that just yet. I'm going to have a look through some of them though. Assassin White, Pirate Black, Sailor Blue, Ivory, Smuggler Grey, Night Stalker. Evening Umber, Blue Elegance, Formal Black, Discreet Grey, Yellow Rose, Business Dress. Worker Disguise, Cook Disguise, Maid Disguise, Nanny Disguise, Garden Disguise. Hats. Alligator Hunter hat. I'm guessing that's what you get for all the eggs, right? I know I can just buy that. And an Assassin Hood. I prefer the hood, right? I prefer her to have the hood when she's in the Assassin outfit. It just makes more sense. Let's keep reloading this. See if that works. Yeah, it did. Awesome. Look at that. Fucking legend, me, mate. Right, return to the warehouse.
Gerald, I'm hearing about disappearing slaves again. I thought we ended that with Gouverneur d'Abadie. But it happens again, and not only slaves now, but laborers, the poor. Where are they all going?
I'll set my informants on finding out.
No. I'll do it myself. They need help now.
May I suggest that you, start with Saint-Danger this time?
Yes. This is one case we won't solve at the garden party.
When you're ready to go, find me outside near the docks. I'll show you a faster way there.
Awesome. Changing into Assassin persona. I'm just looking forward to seeing what it looks like with the hood. Oh, I like that, actually. I like that much better than the hat. Makes a lot more sense, right? Right, through here we go. So he's going to show us a quicker way to get there, is he? He's going to show us a quicker way.
Ah, Aveline. Simply come here when you need to travel out of town.
Travel to the bayou. Here we are. Animus memory notes. After taking care of her father's business troubles, Aveline sets out to uncover the truth behind the mysterious disappearances of slave and vagrants. Cool. Cool. Well, guys, I'm going to end this off here, actually. I think we've done a decent amount there. I'm fairly happy with everything that we've done there. So, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in a bit.